Welcome back to Keith's Garage West Coast. Here with my 98 Honda Accord EX 2.3 liter 4-cylinder project that I'm working on. I have finally solved my engine idle surge issue problem that I was having after I swapped this JDM engine for my old Honda engine, US domestic market, for the Japanese domestic market engine. So what I did was cleaned out my idle air control valve and put that back on, but that didn't seem to do anything by itself. And then I got out my Honda service manual and read up on it, and they go through a troubleshooting step-by-step procedure that you can do to have your engine control unit, your computer brain, basically relearn your engine's idle. So what you have to do is shut everything off inside the car, all the accessories, windows, or defrosters and fans and all that good stuff. And then you start it up and run it up to 3,000 RPMs immediately, and you let it sit there or hold it there for exactly 5 minutes. And your fan should kick on in the front down here. Your fans in the front should kick on for 2 cycles. Now it's kind of hard for me to see sitting in the driver's seat with the car running, so I hooked up my engine analyzer, the Accutron Plus, and I was able to monitor my idle speed and my temperature. So basically what you have to do, that 5 minutes, is to get the car up to 194 degrees. So either watch for your engine fans to click on twice and go off, or for your temperature gauge to get up to 194 degrees after holding your idle at 3,000 RPMs for 5 minutes straight. Then once I did that, the car miraculously somehow relearned the idle, and now it is operating as it should at 750 RPMs according to the book, which is exactly what I'm at, and the specs are plus or minus 50 RPMs, with 750 being the target. So if you're between 7 and 800 in that range, you're fine. So, and I'm pretty much right at 750. So very happy about that. Now that I've got the engine purring like a kitten, I'm on to the next problem, which is the transmission does not seem to want to turn the wheels. So I'm not sure what is going on with that. For some reason, after I did the engine swap, I got in the car to push on the brake, and the gear shifter did not want to go into gear. So I don't know if somehow I shorted out the shift solenoid safety lock on these, or if somehow I got the gear shifter out of alignment. I don't think I do, because once I released the safety switch manually, I was able to put the car in neutral and it started. Or it also starts in park. It's just doing some grinding when I put it in gear. So I don't know if my gear selector on the transmission is not in the right spot, which puzzles me, because I was messing around with it when I first put this in. It didn't start, and I was looking at my neutral safety switch, and your car only starts in park or neutral, and you have a selector on your transmission that it's called a neutral safety switch, and that's what I was messing around with. So I don't know if I goofed something up on that, or if in fact my transmission cable is out of adjustment. It just doesn't feel like it, because it goes into park, and then I can drop down all the way down into first gear. So I did put in new CV axles on both sides, so I'm wondering if for some reason I did not get those pushed in all the way on both sides. So that's what I'm going to check. I'm going to lift up the front of the car and see if I can turn one passenger side, see if it'll turn the wheel on the driver's side, just turning the CV axle, see if that'll work. So that's my first step. After that, I'm not sure. I'll probably have to start looking at either the shift cable or the gear selector on the actual rear part of the transmission where your neutral safety switch is. So I did check it earlier when I first started this thing, and it checked out okay as far as the voltmeter and the wiring on it seemed to be fine. So I will keep you posted. For those of you who are doing this like me for the first time, any information is good. So ta-ta for now.